Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on another team from the ACC, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Pirates will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Yellow Jackets offense takes the field for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance, so I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tyree. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So East Carolina's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Fires to the big fella. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Caught close to the marker. It's Casey. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Pirates are moving quickly down the field.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Bringing the heat. Fired in there, but incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Pirates will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you can tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
The give to the tailback. Runs through the tackle. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Snagged in the middle. It's Casey. Touchdown, ECU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the 1st quarter. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the catch. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Run in the red zone. It's short. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
East Carolina, 14, Georgia Tech, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a caught. He smashes his way through again. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. Power football with the run. Fighting off the defender. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Looking to fire. Rush is on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it in the middle, it's Tyree. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Between the uprights, it's good. Now the lead is down to 11. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Michigan is currently trailing in this one, but if history has taught us anything over the years, it's that closing out the maize and blue inside the big house is not easy. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Nebraska. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They are trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan. They're executing beautifully.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's short. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Grabbed behind the line. It's short. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Caught behind the line. It's short. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about this running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
They'll go to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give on the inside. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels. To the air on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw time, running short in the half. Got his man.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to keep the drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Got it behind the line. It's short. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Really good job by the defense. Seeing the running back. Don't let that dude who's super fast, elusive, catch the ball in space. Nice job staying glued to him. As soon as he caught that puppy, he got drilled.
Got a man in the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quickly out to the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Got room at the 35. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Pirates just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds. The Pirates with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Pirates didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Under fire. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield. It's Tyree. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Yellow Jackets are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Heaves it deep. Makes a connection. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. From the gun, the ground game. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll keep it on the sneak. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
24, Georgia Tech.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Using his feet to buy time. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Turning it on! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. How aggressive will they get on first and 10? Might as well give it to him again.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Pirates come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. With the catch, it's Whitaker. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Going for the marker on the ground. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Going right to work up top. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man down the middle. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a fourth down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Using the quick game.
Look, it's a nice game, but I don't know if it's worth the seconds they're losing on the game clock. In this type of situation, you've got to be throwing at least to the first down markers, or you got to be throwing.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, looking to pass. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. This offense has it with really good field position. Handoff to the single running back.
Yeah, and he's been dependable. I mean, he's been a guy that they've given the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the football down the field. 97 yards on the day.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm...
Breaks into the open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Across the 25, he's got room. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Orange, after the explosive play, might go right back to the ground. They'll give it to him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will have its first possession of the game. Offense working from the pistol. The give to the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got his man. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You could...
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go to the counter. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Going to try to get it himself. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned out on downs.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gets it out fast. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yardage yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
It's complete on the right side. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gives it on the option. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his big tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. So first down here as they go back to work. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Syracuse with a fresh set of downs to open play here in the second. Wants to go up top on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Winston.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They just keep firing. Unloads to the right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right on the money. Pick up at 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Pirates are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. It's complete. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's short. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. They'll throw it from the red zone. Moving away from pressure. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Pirates will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. The defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback extends the play. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, kick. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man in the middle. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
The Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll try the run. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Pirates can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And when you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, and the defense does a really good job playing assignment football. Man on a man, I got the quarterback taken care of, you can tell. Had the running back taken care of, too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
To the air on 2nd down. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Hurley. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Orange. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. They've got the... They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Grab near the marker. It's short. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Floating away. He throws one to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And that is no good. Hoping that a field goal could give you a little bolt of energy, but instead you look up and the scoreboard still says you're down by 17. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville.
Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. On the move from inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Keeping it on the ground to open the 2nd half. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
second down.
The Pirates can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the single back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Buying some time. Throwing on the run. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the third quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time, the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
That's reeled in. It's Whitaker. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Pirates look to keep this drive humming. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Pirates trying to get a touchdown on first and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Going for 6. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And they're going to try this on 4th down. They need a full. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Give him 6. Touchdown, East Carolina. And with the extra point, they close to it. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. To the ground with the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. Plucks it out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here comes the punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Gonna run it. It's short. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Yeah, it's a really good job with the misdirection, right? Bringing somebody's one direction with so much speed, the defense reacts. Now you bring another guy the other direction. Hard to see one and then react to the other, especially with that kind of speed on the field, and that's why you had a big play.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Here's a quick throw out to the left. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. He's got it on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rounding to the football.
From the gun on third down. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little extra time. Quick completion on the out. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is...
Lost one deep down the right side. Got it! Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Into the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. He wants to throw it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. Scores on the sneak.
I think most coaches on fourth and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll give it to the back. Got room to work. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Syracuse might take a shot here on second and short. Wants to go up top. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got it in the middle. It's Hurley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. It's caught. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Wants to throw on 1st down. Works the middle. There he goes. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They want to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And he reels it in. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's taking a deep shot. Snags it down the right side. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. He'll take another shot here. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. The Pirates trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. And he's going to score. Touchdown, ECU.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back. And how about the onside kick team coming through for your ball club? Down 3, you got to get the football late in this ball game. They get the ball now with a chance to maybe tie it or go win this thing. Great execution.
Got his man downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. 1st and 10 coming up. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. It's short. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Gets it out quickly. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Touchdown, Pirates! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small. But the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. With that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. They get to him as he throws.
Great job of timing the blitz and calling it at a perfect moment when the offense was going to drop back and throw. They're able to get to him, hit him. They don't get the sack, but they do affect his accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. And the Pirates will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Boston College's offense will have first crack at this one. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know from a roster...
Oh, it's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Turning it on. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play. Defense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Hull. It's a runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Boston College wants to play fast. Guys, let's talk about Boston College for a minute. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a three-star defensive line. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Let's take an overall view of Boston College. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. Three-star defensive back, a guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Guys, let's talk about Boston College for a minute. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So East Carolina's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He's got him. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season, not even in the top 50. But you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable.
Breaks into the open. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they are going to be gassed.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
And the Pirates trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Here we go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play-action by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Boston College right back to the line. The quick out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Here comes the offense on first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Slithers into space. Touchdown, Boston College! They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. The give to the back. At the 35, he's open. He's loose. The 30. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Got his man in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it on the move. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, ECU! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch and catch.
Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a first down here to open the period. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boston College wants to play fast.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
On third down, going up top. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Got a man. It's short. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Caught over the middle. It's short. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. First down here for the offense.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Complete to the right. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Pirates have their offense in high gear. Here's a heat. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Pirates. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. At midfield, he's got room. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. Powers through the defender. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. A strike downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying play action. Under fire. Had to get rid of it quickly. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That pulls them to within 15. 28-13 the score.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pocket breaking down. Got his man quickly. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now from the 40, it's first and 10.
Base 27, jump.
To the air on first down. Good timing on the quick out. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. The Pirates in a good spot here with second and short.
Second down.
Moves around to clear up the vision. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pulls it in. It's Dalton. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Boston College.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Hit as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Start the third quarter with the run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the option. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's short. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Pirates will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. It's a live ball. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. Bringing the heat.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. The give to the tailback. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here's the handoff. Sweet cut there. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Pirates with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Forced out of the pocket. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, ECU.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Made a defender miss. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Nice move there.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move, it's short. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown Pirates. And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
They'll run play action. It's on target and complete. Touchdown, Boston. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He's got an open man. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Here we go. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. This time he's got his man. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Trying to take it back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Give to the running back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's power football with the run. There he goes. He's at the 40, the 20. He's at the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
East Carolina, 63. Boston Boston College.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have, and man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence, and David, when you